Oh wow, I discovered a new channel called Luigi Girl 12. And maybe their videos are good.
You'll never escape us. You will be a perfect snack for us.
Or maybe we can make you our slave.
Bitch, what the fuck? For those who have been following the drama recently, you'll probably know that me and Chase have been beefing with Sonic A, Luigi Girl 12, and Mr. Jawbone. The reason why we've been beefing with them is because both of the couple, Jawbone and Luigi Girl 12, are predators. And their little buddy, Sonic A, has been defending them, calling it okay, and bringing up Chase's past. In this video, I'm going to quickly explain why Chase shouldn't be held accountable for this and explain why they need to own up to their own actions. So please stick to the end. First of all, let's begin off with the situation involving Sonic A. Sonic A is a known friend for Mr. Jawbone and Luigi Girl 12, appearing in their live streams a lot. However, once the Luigi Girl 12 allegations dropped, Sonic A remained in close contact with them and are most likely still friends to this day. Sonic A, being well aware that they're predators, chooses to remain in contact with them, calling it the pass. However, Sonic A assumes to be really hypocritical and brings up Chase's past. Let's talk about that. In 2020, 5 years ago, allegations dropped on Chase claiming he made Rule 34 of a minor, said the N-word, and sent death threats. Now, I'm not here to defend Chase for what he did, and what he did is what he did. They are claiming it as pedophilia because Chase is legally an adult, but here's where the part gets tricky. When Chase was going for this phase, he was 14 years of age. His legal consent age is 16. The definition for pedophilia is an adult attracted to children sexually. This isn't pedophilia, as Chase was also a kid. So them claiming it as pedophilia is completely false, but also hypocritical. Cause when Chase was doing this, he was still a minor. But when Jawbone and Luigi Girl 12 were grooming children, they were both 20 to 25. So let's really decide here. Two 20-year-olds are grooming children online in their mid-20s. Chase made a stupid cartoon when he was 14. Once again, I am not defending Chase for what he did, and what he did is what he did. What I'm claiming here is that Sonic A is really hypocritical for remaining in contact with two pedophiles who are actively grooming children, but chooses to call Chase a pedophile for something he did when he was 14. Not only that, but at least Chase decides to admit to what he did and actually tries to change from it. Luigi Girl 12 still continues to groom minors, and has never once apologized, except a shitty community post. And even after that community post, guess what? She continues to groom a minor, showing a minor porn and showing minor feet pics. So now that we covered that Sonic K's points are really shitty, let's talk about why Sonic K is getting criticized right now. According to the victim, Sonic K for over 6 months knew that Luigi Girl 12 was a pedophile, but decided not to break contact with her and kept it hidden. Basically implying that Sonic K hid a pedophile, knowing they were a pedophile, in plain sight. And once word broke out, Sonic K decided to bring up some guy's past to try to hide his actions, still implying that he does not give a fuck. Speaking of plain sight, there's Mr. Jawbone. Mr. Jawbone is in a long-term relationship with Luigi Girl 12, and once word got out that Luigi Girl 12 was a groomer, he compared the situation to Jetta Sweets, claiming that it wasn't that big of a deal because Jetta Sweets groomed over 7 minors, while Luigi Girl 12 only groomed 1. So while it is true that Jetta Sweets is a groomer, it does not excuse another groomer's actions. Just like how a serial killer does not excuse another serial killer's actions. He also claimed that it was over a year ago and Luigi Girl 12 should be forgiven. Keep in mind, Luigi Girl 12 is a girl in her 20s grooming a 14-year-old boy. In a group chat with me, the victim, and Sonic K, I immediately told Mr. Jawbone to break up with Luigi Girl 12. He claimed he did, then the next day I found out he lied to me. He also told me in a VC that he's only dating Luigi Girl 12 because he's a very desperate guy. Once again, this guy in his 20s is dating a pedophile because he's desperate. Jawbone also blocked me, claiming I'm a selfish asshole for making him break up with Luigi Girl 12, when all I was doing was trying to protect him from something like this happening. He was going to get exposed for keeping in contact with a pedophile. He also started bringing up other people who started calling him out's past and framing them. We already talked about Chase's past and why he shouldn't be held accountable for it, but let's talk about Casey Jr. Studios. When Casey told his friends about his exposure, Jawbone spoke out by saying this. So, update everyone. Jawbone deleted his community post like a little bitch boy. But basically what happened was he made a community post about Casey, claimed that Casey didn't care that his parents went to jail, which was a lie. He was trying to get people to silence Casey and try to get Casey harassed. Casey ended up responding to this and debunking it, so I assume that's why Jawbone deleted it, but yeah, it's worth mentioning. If you want to see Casey's response, I'll link that in the description. Our next victim is Keiju Studios. Keiju Studios made a comment saying good because people changed their opinion on Jawbone. Jawbone overreacted by claiming that Casey said he wanted him to die, and he refused to show the full community post, which the original community post was opinion change on Jawbone, I now dislike them. There was no mentions of death, no mentions of suicide, no mentions of anything. So this is another one of Jawbone's blatant lies. So in conclusion, Jawbone is a man in his 20s making false allegations about teenagers. He has also attempted to silence anyone who speaks out about Legion Girl 12. Oh, speaking of which. Okay, a quick trigger warning. There will be a lot of mentions of grooming, especially adult grooming. I should have gave this trigger warning at the beginning, but I feel like I should just say this now, because this is like the more serious topic. If this makes you uncomfortable, please click off, as this will address some very serious allegations. You see, when Legion Girl 12 was in contact with a 15-year-old minor, she was cheating on Jawbone with them and sending them feet pics. And once these allegations came out, she first tried to blame the victim by claiming she was pressured into a Roblox VC chat. No, it wasn't a Discord chat, it wasn't a StreamYard chat, it was Roblox. First of all, minors are not allowed to have the microphone in Roblox, which is kind of easy to bypass, sure. But why Roblox out of all platforms? Out of all the platforms, Legion Girl 12 could have said she chose Roblox. It sounded like she was making up a last-minute story to try to make herself look innocent. And once people found out that was BS, she made this community post. Well, first of all, this entire community post is just a lie. She claimed it was an accident, which how do you accidentally send feet pics to a minor? She's like, oh no, it slipped! And how do you accidentally get into a relationship with a minor? You just go, wait, it slipped. It's just like there's no accident in here. You purposely had the intentions to harm a minor and it worked. She also claimed she wouldn't do it again, which we'll get into that later, and that she was regretful of it. And then she showed a gotcha. She showed a cut the music. Okay, look, I know I'm supposed to like take this seriously because you know it's a grooming allegation, but she made a gotcha image of herself crying. Keep in mind, this is a lady in her 20s making images of her gotcha OC crying, admitting she groomed someone on that. I'm sorry, it's just like, guys, I accidentally groomed someone. Insert crying gotcha OC. Okay, back to the video. Okay, go back to the music. So pretty much, this entire community post is manipulation. We can see it. First of all, you can't accidentally groom someone. You had the purpose intentions to harm a minor and it worked out for you. Second of all, oh my god, the cringy gotcha image, and then you claiming you wouldn't do it again. However, you did do it again. Have you ever heard of the game Gartic Phone? If not, you were given a drawing and you have to draw the image. Well, she got a joke drawing, which was Legion Girl 12 twerking. She decided to draw her OC naked. Keep in mind, she is drawing this to a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old while she is in her 20s. And 1 year later after grooming the first minor, he groomed the minor again by signing feet pics and claiming that they pressured them again. However, the victim is mostly in Mr. Jawbone's streams, and if you notice, he has this type of humor. It is meant to be taken as a joke. Legion Girl 12, knowing that it's meant to be taken as a joke, still tries to blame the minor instead of taking accountability. There's a whole video that explains why Legion Girl 12 shouldn't be blaming a minor, and a whole video on why Legion Girl 12 is guilty in this. But a quick rundown, Legion Girl 12 has groomed 2 minors at this point and tried to manipulate her way out of it. But surely she handled the situation much better than Jawbone and Sonic K, right? You will never guess what happened. Yeah, Legion Girl 12 handled the situation way more worse than anyone in the situation. Legion Girl 12 manipulated a minor into getting back in contact with them, so currently, the victim and Legion Girl 12 are now friends because of Legion Girl 12 manipulating them. Legion Girl 12, keep in mind, groomed them twice and groomed another minor. He has manipulated so many people to get back on her side for no reason. By just saying, oh, I'm depressed, and you know, Chase is just lying and lying. But judging by what I just told you, do you really think he's lying? In conclusion of this video, Legion Girl 12, Sonic K, and Mr. Jawbone need to take accountability for their actions, admit their predators, and say sorry. And don't try to manipulate their way out of it. Anyways, that's going to conclude this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. And if this video gets 10 likes, I will try to interview Sonic K, Legion Girl 12, and Mr. Jawbone. See ya.